Hello everyone, welcome to our channel once again. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates, and also leave a comment to express your thoughts on this. The Independent National Electoral Commission has postponed Saturday's governorship and state assembly election in 10 polling units in the Victoria Garden City around the Lekki area of the state. Inec Resident Electoral Commissioner Segun Agbaje made the announcement when he addressed reporters of the VGC. According to him, COP members deployed as ad hoc staff on Saturday were hesitant to enter the VGC estate as they alleged that they were held hostage in the February 25th presidential and National Assembly election. Agbaje said the commission's ad hoc staff set up voting materials in front of the estate on Saturday, but the estate residents claimed that hoodlums might disrupt the process, so they did not feel secure and could not cast their votes. He said the situation was difficult for security agents to contain, hence he and his team had to come to the area. We have 8 polling units here with 6,024 registered voters, and out of which 5,624 people have their PVCs. He stated, adding that 2 other polling units at the estate's main gates were also affected, 8 here in the state and 2 outside, he noted. After due consultation and further directive from the national headquarters that we should remobilize here tomorrow morning by 8:30 a.m. to conduct the election. So by 8:30 tomorrow, we will reconvene here. Agbaje said the chairman of the security committee of the estate had assured the commission of the safety of COP members and INEC staff as well as the safety of voters. Some of the polling units affected include polling unit 32, 33, 119 to 124. The governorship candidate of the Action Democratic Congress, Tunde Doherty, whose polling unit is in the VGC, scolded INEC for poor arrangement, saying the situation.
Wow, the VGC election crisis with the INEC is a typical example of what Bob Marley said in one of his songs. He said, "You can't fool the people all the time." In the February 25th general election, the INEC and the government and the APC has actually perfected what they want to do concerning the system of how they're going to rig the election. And that is a system they carried out nationwide by not uploading the result sheet from the polling center. So the INEC officials never knew that the VGC residents are not like every other resident. These are high profile people. There are so many high profile people in VGC. In fact, one of the presidential candidates was living there, and one of the governorship candidates was living there, and the former, NBC Nigeria Bar Association president was living there. So what happened was that when they did the election, just like the way they did it in every other place, when they were done, upload the result sheet from the polling unit, the guy said he cannot. So the residents say, "Oga, you are not living here until you upload the results from the polling unit." So that is what they say. That is where they say the VGC resident hold them hostage. So they say they're not going to, they can't do it and all that. I followed this up. I was listening to the former Nigeria Bar Association president who was being interviewed. He said, what happened? He now sat with the guy. So, okay, if you cannot upload it, your ID card, he said doesn't have. Well, you are sending mail to your chairman. He said at the end of the day, the guy has to send a mail to the chairman with the result sheet, also copy him in the mail, and some eminent Nigerians in the mail. Before they could finish all those issues and all that, it was around 3:30 a.m. that we're done with the issues. And at the end of the day, they let him go. Now, coming to this governorship election, the INEC officials refused to come inside VGC to conduct the election. They say they want to put up, canopy at the gate of VGC, let them come out to the gate to cast their vote. So if they don't want to upload, they can go from there. Then the VGC residents say, no, we can't do that because that will expose them to attack of the hoodlums and all that. You must come inside. We have the security here. We are guarantee you of the safety inside here. But outside there, we can't guarantee our safety and we can't guarantee your own safety. And that has to move the INEC resident chairman to come and intervene. Now, before this, there are several places where we have electoral violence. There are places where ballot boxes were snatched. All this happens in different places in Lagos. Nobody even said anything about those places. Why? Because the people who are living in those places are no high profile Nigerians. But because it's this VGC where they have the high profile people, look at our government. They have to report. The national, the electoral, the resident electoral chairman has to report to VGC to settle the issues. Now, the election has been shifted to Sunday for them to be able to cast their vote, and they have assured the INEC people that as long as we exercise our franchise here and you do what the needful, you upload the result from the polling unit, no issue. You can only be challenged if you don't do the needful. That is what is on ground. So, like I said earlier, that you can fool people. So you can't fool the people all the time. And you know the caliber of people who live in VGC. That is what turned the game around against the INEC officials and the INEC. Like the National Electoral Commission, the INEC State Commissioner was talking. He said when he was coming, he saw in the barrack, Ikeja Cantonment barrack, that the soldiers and their children were coming out to come and cast their vote outside the barrack. That why can't the VGC people do that? You can't compare the barrack to VGC. They not born you well, may you go distort election where soldier they cast their vote. They not born you well. You know if you do them. But in VGC, you can do that. You can do that. So that is the happening. And this should tell Nigerians that say sometimes you have to stand for your right, no matter what happens. It's not because these people are high profile or not high profile. It's because they know their right and they stand for their right. That was what happened here. But if the people in Okota will say, okay, we won't, I don't. So this is so funny. This is so funny. This is so funny. This is so funny. The Nigerian government and the APC are taking Nigeria for granted. That is just it. Please comment. Let's know what you think. Thank you.